أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters here, how are you all? Kindly make use of the chat box, inshallah. Let's keep this an interactive session. Hope and pray that you all are well and good, inshallah. Bismillahi ta'ala. In the best state of health and iman, inshallah. So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, here we are into the day 9th of this course, right? Subhanallah. We are just 5 days left towards the completion of this, right? See how days are passing by so fast, right? Subhanallah. So come on, yes, sisters and brothers, let's quickly head on to the session day 9. Before that, I just want you all to give me a quick lesson recap on whatever we had dealt in previous session. Did you all find it excellently doing when you're creating the when you are creating the service flyer for yourselves? Probably some of you are still stuck in between, right? Okay, inshallah, you can finish that up later, and inshallah by the end of the course, I need it from everyone. I need everyone to submit the flyer designing or the graphic designing service flyer, inshallah ta'ala. Are you all ready to submit that? Please work on it. It is one thing that you're going to make for yourself, inshallah. You can circulate it first of all, where you're going to begin with is nothing but from your families and friends, inshallah. So you just have to circulate that flyer on your WhatsApp groups or somewhere here and there on the WhatsApp stories or on the Instagram pages or somewhere like that. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. Hope so that you all have created it. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, let's all begin today's session with the rectification of intention so that we will earn rewards when we are into this course because we are into one of the blessed months. Alhamdulillah. I just want you all to rectify your intentions before we begin with so that Allah blesses our work, whatever we are doing, inshallah ta'ala. I want you all to rectify your intention that you're going to educate yourself with the skill and you're going to pursue a career, even if you pursue a career through this and earn this halal, inshallah ta'ala. It would be a source of reward, inshallah. So, inshallah, also intend that you're going to use the skill of yours for the sake of Allah, inshallah ta'ala. So, dear sisters and brothers, let's quickly head on with the name of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Expecting barakah in our affairs, and let's continue on to this journey of being more productive Muslim or the Muslimah, inshallah. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, let me know what did we all study in yesterday's session, in the previous session, day 8th. Yes, it was day 8th. What did we study in the 8th class? Can you all type in? We learned how to design our own courses, course flyers. Yes. How to, even if it's for others, yes, editing flyers, that's a service flyer. Excellent. It was a graphics designing service flyer. And what more, dear sisters and brothers? Webinar flyers. Yes. And also you had learned some of the elements. I told you have to write it all in a page, right? Somewhere in a book or somewhere in the notes in your smart devices itself. I want you all to write it, okay? Take a note about the elements that we are discussing each day in the class, okay? Inshallah, by the end of the session and by the end of the course, you'll be having at least 100 elements written in a page, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Then what did we learn about some of the tutoring flyers as well? Then we learned something about this one, the course flyer. Yes, right? How did we create this course flyer? You can just, if you're intending to do it for some other courses or something like that, you can just start off. And also, okay, we created one flyer for the math tutor and we created something for the webinar, right? Something like this. Okay. We also created it with different, what we say, color palettes, right? Color palettes is mandatory. Okay. Then we had the service flyer. These are some of the ideas how we can go with the service flyer. This is so easy peasy kind of service flyer that you can go with. And also something like this as well. You can go ahead if you're thinking of a service flyer. Yes, alhamdulillah, there was a element written here, half tone. Very good, yes, sister. Okay, please note down some of the excellent elements that were used. Inshallah, in upcoming sessions as well, we are going to use many excellent elements, inshallah. So you can just look into it, how we have created. And yesterday we had created this, right? Okay, this actually, when I exported it on a landscape page, it got in this size. It's actually only this much. Yes. So it was quite excellent. It went quite excellent, right? So Alhamdulillah. So this is how, and you also had designed something like this, Barakallahu Fiki. If you want to change the background, change it and you can create it more beautifully, right? More beautifully. It's not yet a finished product. It's not yet the finished product. You have to, what we say, beautify it further, dear sisters and brothers. Give it the touch up, okay? Give it the final touch up before you're going to end this design, fine? You have to remember that you are going to end this design, you have to complete this revising this design at the end of this course, fine? End of this course, completely revise this design until the end of the course, and you have to submit this at the last day of this course, fine? Because you have to write all of the services that you will be giving. Why choose us? Also, you have to select some beautiful element, beautiful things, or you can do it in your own ways, like I showed some of the examples and also had sent examples in the groups, right? Hope you all have seen that. You can even do it in something like this way. Whatever, dear sisters and brothers, is totally up to you how well you like to arrange things into, okay? And this was something that we created for the tutoring flyer. Okay, alhamdulillah. Yesterday's homeworks were submitted excellently. Barakallahu fiki, dear sisters and brothers. Today into the day 9, I've already shared what are we going to learn today. Today's session would be very, very, very helpful for every professional, every student, every teacher. Whoever is going to design their own courses, whoever is into the teaching, whoever is a student of any organization, for example, an Islamic student or something like that, dear sisters and brothers, or the student from the schools, colleges, universities, then dear sisters and brothers, this is a excellent session for you all, inshallah ta'ala. Remember, you have to concentrate throughout this session. You have to be attentive throughout this session, because today you're going to learn something very major, because this would actually pay an excellent class for you all, inshallah, if you learn everything out of this, inshallah. So here we are going to learn how to make the presentations. Even if you're a teacher, even if you're a professional, even if you want to exhibit your presentations on your office, if you are a student, this will help you, inshallah ta'ala. And also we'll learn how to take the documents. Probably you have been taking the documents in the Microsoft Office, Word, Microsoft, or the in WPS Office or something like that. Those are currently, what are those? They are actually paid versions. Some of it, the new versions of the Microsoft Office Word, as well as this ones, right? WPS Office, those are also the paid versions. Here, your sisters and brothers, you will be able to even create the notes. You will be able to even edit the PDFs as well. MashaAllah, this is an excellent design tool. The Canva, even you can just pick this as an alternative to the Microsoft Office Word, PowerPoint, Sheets, and everything, dear sisters and brothers. And inshallah, we'll see how to make your own documents or the notes as well. If you are a student or a teacher, or if you are into any field, if you want to take down the notes or something like that, we will learn this. And also, if you are a student or anyone, dear sisters and brothers, it will just see some of the concepts of how to create your own resume, how to develop your certificates if you're into a professional, if you're educated, if you're linked to any organization, and if you would like to create your own certificates, then how to create the certificates. And this is the excellent opportunity to learn how to create your own worksheets. And today we are going to learn how to get a passive income out of it, inshallah. I'll be even showing you how to develop the worksheet so that you will earn income through that, inshallah ta'ala. So, dear sisters and brothers, are you all excited for the session now? Okay, Alhamdulillah. Type in, let's keep it interactive, inshallah. Let's go hand in hand, live practice along with listening to the session, because, dear sisters and brothers, live practice is must. Even if you miss some things, please make sure you're completing it through the recordings, okay? Please, even if you put the recordings on 2x speed, 3x speed and listen, please listen to the recordings again, because if you are not done with the session, please go through the recordings, because I want you all to be done with entire thing that is learnt in the class, okay? Inshallah ta'ala. So come on, quickly practice along with me, practice after me, and inshallah after the class also, I expect that you all practice this, because this is a skill that we are learning, and it is not at all a bookish knowledge that you just have to read and keep it somewhere. No, you have to continuously practice the skill to attain perfection. So dear sisters and brothers, this is something that we have. I just want you all to start with. Let's just start with creating a design. Okay, creating a design. Okay. So now what did we first address? We are going to address about the presentations, correct? Presentations for students, teachers, or someone, okay? Or the professionals. Come on, let's just type in presentation, okay? In the presentation, dear sisters and brothers, presentations are of two types. One is a complete landscape, or one is something called as square shaped, okay? I usually prefer using square shaped, in which some of the portions will be cut out. I'll just show you the presentation that I create. Just a moment. This presentation that we just now presented. So this is the presentation that I have created for your course. This is the template for that, and I just copy and paste it here and there to just generate the multiple copies. Yes, sisters and brothers, you have to know how we create that as well, right? Because probably at first you might find this very interesting. Now you might just feel like this is such an easy thing we can create by ourselves, this presentation, right? So it's quite easy as well, yes, sisters and brothers. Can you just see what is the aspect ratio here? See, I already told you I use the portrait format. I use the square format. Whenever my students access this on the smartphone, they must have it well aligned. Like they must have it under 3:4. I mean in the portrait view as well. Okay, I request all of the students to actually have it in the landscape format. Okay, landscape. Hold your cell phones and the smartphones in the landscape format. Usually the laptops and all will show this wave itself, right? Okay, so this is the there are two ways of accessing the presentation. One is the full thing. I mean, full landscape. Another is the portrait. Okay, this is somewhat square or portrait. We call it square presentation or portrait. So I prefer using this. You can go ahead with whatever you like, fine. If you want landscape, that will acquire entire screen, fine. But whenever you view on the smartphones in the portrait mode, that looks a bit very small to recognize the fonts and more. So I prefer using this square. Okay, I just gave you the reason as well, because we have so many students here. You can just get to know why is it used. Okay, so come on, what we have to write in the present in this is presentation. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, presentation. Type in presentation. So you have two formats again and again. I told you we have two formats. Normal presentation is always 4:3, 4:3 that we take. Okay, same thing, the mode that I take. Normal presentation, the something that you see on the what we say Microsoft PowerPoint. That is same thing that I have shown you right now. Okay, it's usually 4:3 itself. Or else if you want to change it to something else, like 16:9. Okay, 16:9 is another presentation. All the presentation is here 4:3. Normal presentation is always 4:3 that I have presented right now. Okay, hope you have understood. If you want it in the 16:9, 16:9 is the total screen, right? This is just a one idea that is present here. Okay, one aspect ratio that is shown here. If you want it, then you can even present in that way as well. Okay, so I have told you both ways of doing it. So all of it are 4:3. Okay, so actually prefer even this 4:3 is preferred. Fine, 4:3 is preferred. So let's go ahead 4:3. Let's just select anything. Keynote, there's something like the keynote. I'll select very first one. Okay, no need of going to templates. We are thinking of creating something by ourselves. Okay, why are the presentations used, dear sisters and brothers? Come on, type in please. Why do you use the presentations? To present, right? To present our ideas, to present our topics in beautiful ways, correct? So how do we present the things? For example, you're going to give a seminar on something, a topic. Why do you keep the slides in hand? It's a helping thing for you, right? It will show it might show some of the images there. Yes, some of the videos, if you want to exhibit, you can show it on it, right? So remember, PowerPoint is nothing but we are going to make sure that we are going to exhibit whatever we are presenting or whatever seminar we are giving or whatever topic we are teaching, correct? So it should be related to the topic, fine. So now first presentation that I'm thinking of doing is based on any Islamic series. For example, if you want to do a series on dua series or something like that, we'll just create one beautiful presentation on that, fine. So come on, let's head on. What do you think of when you want to have an Islamic series? You just want a beautiful background, right? Come on, let's select a beautiful background, move to the elements. Now we want a background, same elements that we type every day, Islamic backgrounds. Islamic backgrounds. Okay, you can select whatever you wish to. Okay, let me go ahead with something beautiful. Okay, whenever you are selecting presentations, dear sisters and brothers, you have to make sure that you must have space included, right? Why do you need space? You need to write things, so you must have space. So I'll select this one. I'm feeling like this has some space. No, this doesn't have any space. I'll delete it. Okay, we'll go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Look into something that has exactly much of the space so that it's best to use. Okay. Okay, whatever background you select, make sure you have lots of space to include it as a background. Fine. So now what I'll do is I'll just carry. Okay, if I wish to, I'll just use this one itself. Okay, that image as background. Fine. Now I'll make sure this cropping is done properly. I'll just put it here for the forever. For the first two slides, first slide I'll do this, and for the next slides I'll just remove this to the half. Also, I can do that. Okay. So now what we are heading on to, we are going to see something like um okay, what do we wish to do? We are going to do something like duas, right? Dua flyers. Okay, probably I'm feeling that this will go better. I'll just replace that. Replace that. Okay, whatever you wish to, dear sisters and brothers, whatever you like, come on, put it on the backgrounds. Even these things like this, okay, they all go well with the backgrounds, right? They can even use, but you have to make sure once you use something, you have to stick onto it and use it throughout. Fine, use it throughout. And there are magic recommendations now. What are these magic recommendations? Giving you the patterns now. You can apply here and there if you want, if you wish to apply the patterns, or if you wish to apply the something similar to that, then you can apply and see, right? So for example, I'll just show you some of the things that you can use. These are some of the magic recommendations. Okay, so these are the patterns. If you want to use this pattern, for example, this is Islamic pattern that they have here. Okay, if you want to use this somewhere like this, okay, we can duplicate that and use it somewhere here as well. Okay, and also if you want to lower its opacity, see here, these are the patterns that you can use to lower its opacity. Okay, transparency 50% I have given, 50% let me give. Okay, okay. We can even make it more better. For example, if I want to add more such what we say lanterns here and there, lanterns. Come on, type in lantern. Or if you want Islamic patterns, you can write Islamic patterns. Okay, even that will go well with this background. Fine. Okay, this greenish. It's not greenish. Okay. If you want something in the goldenish format, you can carry it, but you have to make sure it aligns perfectly with the background. Fine. Make sure it goes well with the background. If you do not like the background after looking into all of these things, then you can just go and change the backgrounds again, dear sisters and brothers. So you have a scope of improvement, you have a scope of what we say, changing your designs, giving the revisions to your designs multiple times. Okay. So do not hesitate to change, do not hesitate to just put in whatever your mind wishes to do, or whatever you feel like it will go well. So I just want you all to keep trying until you feel like this is the perfect design that I have come up with. Okay, just see here what I do. What I did was I duplicated it and then just put it here and there. Now what I'll do, I'll just remove something that is in background. I don't like this background, so I'll again go to the Islamic patterns again. Islamic backgrounds. Okay, we'll see something. Even these will go well. This will go well. You just have to replace the background. So, okay, now it looks very excellent, right? Okay, this is the base that we have created. Now we'll just want to add the this is the base background that we just created. Now we just want to add the text. That's all. Textual content, and then we have to add it in different ways, and we have to even add the who is creating this, the logos, elements to be added, and much more, right? So now what are we going to make this PDF on? For example, I have a work, I have what we say, I have a project report, or I have a seminar on something like duas, okay, duas, or I'm giving a lecture on duas. So if I would like to do that into the worksheet, into the presentation, then what I should do, I'll just grab some elements, beautiful elements. Let's just go with the dua, and we see how many elements are here. So if I wish to, I can add this element somewhere here. Okay. If you want to change the colors as well, you have a scope to change that as well. If you do not like this, delete it up and change it to whatever you like. Okay, make sure you add something that you like. Okay, remember that. Add something that you like in a design. Do not settle for a low grade content. You just have to make sure you love whatever you put in here. Fine. Okay. So I'll just put this dua thing here and the watermark format. Okay, I will take this later. Fine. Now we'll just go ahead with something like now I need something like my logo here. So I'll just move ahead with the uploads or the gallery and see if we have some of our what we say. Okay, I'll take Darul Arham itself. We'll just put it somewhere here. Okay. Remember, whenever you're going to use this, you have to use it somewhere, right? You have to use it somewhere uh in your in your presentation. Okay, I've used it here. It is not matching well with the background. Make sure, dear sisters and brothers, that you have to export this in the which format? In dual format, right? Already I told you, whenever you have exported it, export it well in different formats. For example, even if I want to grab this up, what I should do? Now this is here. This is square shaped, right? I want to put it in the round shape. I do not have any other option to put it in the round shape. How would I do? Go to the elements, go to something called as frames, right? Just type here frames. Which frame do I need? Round frame. So I'll just collect that and I'll just put this inside this. Okay, hope you all have understood how to put it, how to put the make anything into the round shape or any other shapes, right? So I have just put this into this. Done. Now we are just adding the headings, right? Headings are important. So I'll just go ahead with the text. Okay. So we are just going to have a presentation on duas. Okay, I'll just be more specific now. Duas for seeking knowledge. Okay, duas for seeking knowledge. Make sure you are giving it a good look, right? How to give it a good look? You must have a beautiful font. Okay, wherever you're writing, make sure you have beautiful font. Okay, then you can just write, if you are going to compile this or present it by or something like that, you can write that. For example, I just want to make sure that I publish this as a PDF also. So what I'll do, I use the word compiled by, and then I'll duplicate the same thing, so that I'll add who has compiled this. Okay, let me show. Okay. Now you make sure you are changing this, because the fonts are very, very, very important everywhere and anywhere. So I'll just add glacial difference to this, and for this I'll add some handwriting fonts. Let's go to the handwriting. Click on the handwriting. You have it in the suggestions. Come on, I want you all to do it along with me, inshallah ta'ala. I'll see. Okay, this is too clumsy. No. Okay, this is fine for me. If I want to make it a bit bigger, I can make it. Okay, and this one that is here. If you want to give it a big bit of shadows or something like edges, you can just go to something called as edit image, and then you can just apply the shadows to it. You can apply the blurring to it if you wish to. See here, shadows. Shadows are excellent. See here, you will have something called as glow. You have drop shadow. You have outline if you want. Size of the outline if you want to give, you can give. And see intensity, color of the outline. For example, you want to give it a white color of your outline, then you can easily give that white color, but this is white already, right? So it's not showing up very perfectly. If you want to give page lift kind of, curved kind of, backdrop kind of, it's not visible here because the background is too dark, right? So we'll just give a simple glow. Okay, glow is enough. And now, if you do not see the backgrounds perfectly here, if you just don't prefer using this shadow, then I have another thing for you. You can just click on back button. Okay, I just removed all of this shadows effects. You have something called a shadow in the elements. Okay, see how drop shadow, you can even type drop shadow there. Okay, so this thing, something like this. If you want, you can just reduce this up and write it, keep it somewhere here. Okay, something like this is quite bigger. Make sure you're adding something smaller. Just see here in the short shadow, you have something called as drop shadow also. Okay, if you want to place this and send it to back so that there is some glow in it, you can layer it to the back as well. See, some glow has been applied, and if you want, even you can give some more glow by putting it here and sending it to the back. See here, click here and send to the back. Layer, send to back, something like this. If you want to give the glow, even you have something called as glow as well. Go and search for the glow in elements. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, type in, write all of these somewhere. Okay, write all of these somewhere. If you want this glow, this is called something as a glow. If you want this, you just can place it here. See here how it looks. You can place it exactly behind it. Make sure you're placing it exactly behind it, and then clicking on three dot button and layer it up and send to back. See here, you have given a glow, right? We hope you are seeing this, correct? If you want to even reduce it further, reduce it, reduce it. Make sure you are layering it so that it moves behind this, correct? Okay, this is excellent. So as for seeking knowledge, I wanted to add it inside a label. So what I'll do, I'll just go ahead with some labels. I'll see if we have some labels. If not, we'll see if we can have some borders. If even not that, then we can see some footers or something like that. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, we have so many things to look onto. See here. If not this, you can just write patterns, or we'll see Islamic patterns itself, okay? Islamic patterns itself, because this is an Islamic presentation that we're going to make, right? I see here something like, just a moment. We have so many beautiful things that you all can import and put it onto, right? So see something like this if you wish to. Duas for seeking knowledge. You can add it inside this. Okay, even you will get something with the bordered as well. Okay, you can even go ahead with that. Let me delete this. We have more sets. I told you, you have so many things like this. Come on, it's in the patterns. If you want more such, let's see something like borders, Islamic borders. Okay, borders, border patterns or something like that. Okay, this one. If you wish to go ahead with this one, you can just go ahead with that. If not, make sure you want something else, then make sure you're going ahead with that as well. It's totally up to you. Okay. So I just want to keep this as such. Was for seeking knowledge and compiled by Michelle. I can keep it somewhere here because it is not looking good there. And the colors, if you don't like this colors, you can change it to yellow as well, but make sure that goes well with the backgrounds. Okay. Okay. So we are done with single page. Right? Now what we have to do, we have to just have more pages, create more pages. Remember, you have to duplicate it, okay? Because once you have a base, you have to have same backgrounds throughout the this one, right? So we'll just import another one and see what we're going to write there. We're just going to make one slide, one set slide. Now this one, let it move somewhere else. So what I'll do, I'll just group this up, okay? This one and something that is behind. So select multiple, I'll select two layers, and how to do that? Click on three dot button and group it. There is something called as group, okay? Now it's grouped up. Now you can just move it somewhere here and there. What I'll do, I'll keep it somewhere here, okay? Now I'll remove this as well. Do ask for seeking knowledge. I'll make sure it is written somewhere here. And this is a base for our next slides, next upcoming slides. So we'll just keep it here. Okay. Now what do we have to add? We have to add some labels. Inside that we are going to write the things, right? Okay. If you do not, okay, we cannot change that as well. Now compiled by, this is not required, right? So one thing, like for example, if you would like to write about um the your pages, for example, about your social handles, for, or you can just write it here, right? If you want to write Instagram page, YouTube page, or something like that, make sure you're writing it somewhere here. Okay, www.youtube.com/EDU-SITE. EDU-SITE, and make sure you're not giving spacing here. Okay, you can even write it like this or change the fonts. Remember, make sure you're adding a beautiful font. Okay. I did not write it in the first page. So what I'll do, I'll just copy it. Okay, I'll go back to this page. I'll click on anywhere in three dot button and paste it. It will like come exactly on the same position. Okay. So we'll go ahead with the next slide. Duas for seeking knowledge. Now we'll just add the dua. So what I'll do, I'm thinking of doing is there's something here, the Islamic border. I'll just take this one. I'll just rotate this itself. Flip this up. I'll keep it here. See, I just saw this here. I just grabbed it. Okay. Whatever you get into, whatever ideas you get after looking into something, you can just grab it. Okay. Okay, make sure you're exactly aligning it to the center of the pages. By now, probably you have understood how to align it to the center of the page, right? Because just see here, your Canva gives you the recommendations as well, right? See here. Okay, it's recommending me that this is the center. Okay, I'll just keep it here. Done. So now we can add the duas. We can get it from the what we say from other sites, or what we'll do, I'll just type here because some of the duas are here already. Robbi, I'll just type Robbi. Let's see if we have some Rabbana duas here. Um, yes, we have Rabbi Zidni ilma here, subhanallah. So we'll just keep it here. Okay. We see if we have more such duas on seeking knowledge. No, no more. So we'll just put it here. Then we just can write the a translation for that. So make sure you're writing it in the different font. And remember, you just have to add a beautiful font, right? So I'll bolden this up. I'll just change the font. Font is not good. Okay, should I take this font? Okay, if you want to take this one, you can take. Go ahead with that. Okay. Oh, my Lord, increase me in knowledge, right? Oh, my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Increase me in knowledge. Make sure you're applying beautiful fonts. Okay, fonts are mandatory for your every design. Fine. So then you can just add on the pages, add on to 1 or 2 to 3 pages. If you want to keep this here itself, keep it, or here. If you want to keep it, keep it. It's all up to you. Now you're going to write designs. You have to duplicate the same designs, yeah, number of times. For example, you have created 4 to 5 pages, 4 to 5 different duas, and then this is the end slide you want to give. In the end, what are you going to write? Something like a finishing text, right? So I'll just delete this duas for seeking knowledge. I'll just put this somewhere here, and we actually put some jazakumullah khairan for the Islamic slide. So I'll just see if we have jazakallahu khair. Yes, we have even that. Yes, sisters and brothers, go ahead with that. Put it in your slides. If you want to put a thank you slides, put it on and see how you can just duplicate the things. If you want to keep this somewhere here also, you can keep it, okay? For example, the adjustment of your logos is very important, but sometimes people prefer using it at the center. Probably you have seen that. Some people actually put it on the center and they watermark their slides in such a way that it should be more visible. So what we can do here, dear sisters and brothers, we can even add it on the center as well and watermark it with the lower by lowering the transparency. Okay. So this is how we actually did it, and it looks excellent, right? So okay, now if you want to change the colors, go ahead with the designs and stylizing. Change the colors in your own ways. Fine. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, it's totally up to you. See here, you can change it very beautifully, right? See here. Now, if you want, if you didn't like the white colored something like that, change it into the different colors. It's totally up to you. Okay, if you want to apply it to the all pages, you can just click and apply to all pages. Okay, and apply to all pages. See here. Select what goes well with your design, right? Even if the text is goldenish, that will actually go well. We'll see what goes well. Once, make sure that you're copying, duplicating the slide, because you don't have to lose what you had created at first, right? Okay, not yet. We did not arrive at the conclusion yet, right? Because remember, whenever you're going to create something, you have to make multiple revisions until you're satisfied, right? Okay, okay. Some of the things. No, 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 no. Okay, this was somewhat okay. So what I'll do, I'll apply to the all, or apply to all pages. Apply to all pages. See here's how it gets applied to all pages. Even if you want to try it with something else and try, you can go ahead with that as well. Okay. Make sure you're trying every other color as well. Okay. If you don't like this colors, please change it. Change it back. Just going to just click on undo button. That's all. That's all is your task. Okay. Okay, how to find the dua? It's nothing but I just wrote Rabbi there. Okay, Rabbana. If you just type Rabbana there, usually all of the duas are not present, dear sisters and brothers. So you have to grab it from the what we say from Google. It's the same thing. You just can take the screenshot very easily and you can just put it on the screen, fine. And here we have Rabbi Zidni Ilma. I just typed Rabbi there and I got the dua Rabbi Zidni Ilma. There are no many duas in the frame, but you have some of the surahs. Okay, some of the surahs. Surah Fatiha is present here. You can just type in Surah Fatiha. Surah Fatiha is present here. Totally, you have so many surahs. Every ayah is present about on these surahs. For example, Alhamdulillah. If you write Alhamdulillah, you actually have the ayahs here. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen or something like that. Everything's here. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. You have some of the surahs, PNGs here, very excellently put up. Okay, you can even use that. You have very so many Islamic photo editors. I mean the Quranic editors that have published this on the Canva. Remember, all of these are the pro designs that you have the access for free. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, please make use of all of it. Okay. So this way you can make use of all of these. Okay. This is a simple slide that we have created. Now I'll just show you another slide that we create usually. I create as this one as a tutoring for my various subjects. Okay. Now, so what I'll do, I'll just create a design. I'll just add on to something like PowerPoint again, same thing, PowerPoint. Okay, let's just finish this off topic very sooner because we have very important topics to cover. Okay, so I'll just add something. Okay, remember, you have so many PowerPoint slides here as well. Okay, in the templates, you will find so many PowerPoint slides as well, but you would actually not like it. You want to do it in your own way sometimes, right? See here, you have slides that you do not like. You can just go ahead with the slides with the templates as well, but I like creating the everything with my own care. Like I just want to create it on my own, right? So okay, because the backgrounds, the elements that we add would actually be different from what other creators think of, right? So we'll just go with the elements. Okay. Again, we are going to start off, right? We are going to start off. What I'll do, I'll just grab a frame. Same thing that we created, a round frame we need. It's in somewhere here, frames, round frame. And I added a logo. Okay, come on, dear sisters and brothers. I just want you all to try it along with me. Okay, what do I need now is this again, right? Logo again. So what I'll grab some beautiful white logos. Okay, this logo I just put up here. Okay, done. Okay, usually I make use of, okay, then in the background, dear sisters and brothers, it's totally up to you. For example, what you're creating, for example, if you're creating this for the something like the subject, okay, for example, mathematics itself you're selecting, then you just have to put maths and you just have to select some things here and there. Usually what I prefer doing is I just add things here and there. Okay, I just add this here, I just add it here somewhere. Okay, and then I add something here, something like this. First of all, what I'll do, I'll select a black background. You know, I prefer using the single background. So what I'll do, I'll show you how. I just added a black background. The elements that I've added is not showing up because it's all in the white. Okay, it's all in the blacks. Okay, so I'll just keep it somewhere here and there. Okay, we'll do that later. Do not worry. We'll go ahead with the coloring later because I want to use the stylizing. Okay, stylizing concept. Fine. Then I'll just add something called, as I already told you, if you want a glow, there is something as glow. Come on, fill up something like glow here, dear sisters and brothers. Already told if you want to take a glow like this, if you want to put it behind, remember when you're putting behind, make sure you're dragging it from the end of this and putting it somewhere in the middle of it. Okay. And then layering it up, send it to back. Okay. Glow is done. Now, if you want to add a shadow, there is something called as drop shadow. Drop shadow. Okay. And if you want this one, you can just go ahead with that. We'll just keep it somewhere here. Okay. And again, if you want to send it to back, layer it to back, send to back. Okay. It's a black background that is here. I do not like the black background. If you want to change it, change the colors. But now I think of changing it to, okay, I'll just change the background color to something that is visible, right? We have to make it more visible. I'll just add something like this or something like this. Okay, we have gradients here. Make sure. you're using some beautiful ones if you wish to. Okay, I'll just use this gradient. Okay, I've applied it somewhere here. Okay, if you want a mathematic background, you can just use that as well. Okay, and another thing, if you want to give it an outline, you can give that as well. So there is something called as bordering. See here, bordering. You can add a border weight like this, border weight, right? Border weight through this. Okay, so this is how you can do it. Or if you do not like this bordering, then you can go with the edit image, and in the shadow you have something called as outlining. Okay, outlining, or you have something called as drop shadow, glow, something like that. Okay, okay. I'm thinking of adding outlining with a black color. White is not preferable. Okay, outlining with the black reddish color is here. Okay, it's not that accurate, so make sure it goes well if you wish to. Okay, so that's fine. Black color. Done. So now what we have to do is we are going to just add some of the keywords, whatever we wish to. For example, let's start writing. I'll add a text box. Okay. EDU-SITE presents. Okay, this is the way that I did with your slides. Okay, with your design like a pro slides. You can just make sure you're using the same things if you wish to learn mathematics or learn what we say designing, graphic designing with Amisha. This is a slide with the maths, so I'll just go ahead with the mathematics keyword. Mathematics. Okay, what am I doing here, dear sisters and brothers, is I'm taking it very differently. Just see here, what did I do? I just didn't change the fonts or something like that. I'll show you how you can change it with the combinations. Okay, font combinations. Oh my, okay, so now just see here, you just can go to the designs, go to the styles. Now you can just make use of the different combinations. So just see here, click on each of the combinations. Your backgrounds will change, your colors will change, even the fonts will change. Okay, this is how you do it. See now, it's beautiful. Select something that goes well, that you like. Okay, okay. This thing, why is it showing black around? Is something like it did not edit our image perfectly. The shadows is not applied perfectly, so I'll just remove this shadow. Okay, now we'll change this colors. Okay, see how beautifully it changes, right? Changes with the text as well, with the fonts as well. Okay, make sure you're applying something good, something different, something beautiful. Okay. Okay, if you do not wish to apply something like this, make sure you're adding your own background behind. Okay, make sure you add something beautiful background behind itself as you wish to add. Okay, okay, I think purple would go well. Let's see what is expected here. I'm just clicking on it multiple times so that to see what actually we can do with this. Okay, this is how you actually make use of your own what we say the font stylizing, the font combinations. Okay. Hope you all liked it. Come on, do it along with me. Okay, you can just duplicate the same slide. Now you just have to place things here and there. And these things that are here, I wanted you to actually reduce the transparency of these things. Okay, these are actually not required to be shown in a very bold manner. Fine. You just can reduce the transparency. You can even add the backgrounds according to your wish. So if this is okay with you, then go ahead with that. Okay, I did not like the backgrounds that are here. If you want, you can change it yourselves. Okay, this is fine. I'll go ahead with the same text, but I want to change the colors. Color changing is here. Okay, I liked it now. I'll just place it here. If I want to further change, I'll just click on it. Not yet. To get into something colors, to finalize some colors, you must do these activities, dear sisters and brothers, because that's actually required, right? So come on, this is how just we created the single slide. Now I'll just duplicate the same thing and then we'll add some other things to this. For example, if I'm creating some lessons on this, I'll just add what we say, I'll layer this up, or I'll just select multiple, click on two options, done, and group this up, and I'll just reduce it here and I'll put it somewhere here or there. I'll put it somewhere here, and we are going to start with the lessons. Then we'll just write lesson here. Our lesson for today, like how we actually created it with the design like a pro flyer. Our lesson of for today. Okay. Then what I actually do is I'll delete this up. I'll just place it somewhere here. I'll write YouTube, this one, www.youtube.com, wherever you can just go ahead with. This should be also placed on the very first slide as well. So I'll just place it here, paste. Okay. Then what else? We actually write the content in some shapes. Okay. So what I do usually is we take shapes, just close it all and take go ahead with the shapes. You have so many shapes here. I'll just keep it somewhere here. Do we have some shapes? We'll just write shapes, fine. Shapes. Okay, it's again shapes. SHAPE. And the shapes, you have some shapes like these things or this things. Now we can take this shape. Okay, it's in yellow. Actually, we want it in white. Make sure you're using the beautiful backgrounds for that. Okay, if you want it in grayish, if you want it in grayish, go to the gray or something like that. Now you just have to write the content in it, and remember to add the elements accordingly. For example, if you're if you are having a lesson on graphic designing, put your this one there, topics there. Okay, put your topics there in your element box and put it here and there. For example, if you want a slide on doubt session, I'll just duplicate the same slide and show you. If you have any doubt, how did I actually do it with the presentation? Hope you all have seen our presentations, right? Do you have any doubts? On the doubts bar, I just put something like this, and then I write doubt here, and I put back the elements there, right? Some elements like this in the frame, like this. If you have any doubts, you can just discuss that, and in this way. Or if you have any questions or anything like lesson recap, I'll duplicate this. If you have some slides like lesson recap, and over there you just can type in the something like okay, you can type something like lesson recap in the elements, and see, you can just go ahead with something like recap, and you can just take this, grab this up and put it in your slides. That's all. Put this in your slides. I'll delete this. Instead, I'll put it somewhere here or there. Okay, this is how you actually maintain the consistency in the text. And if you want to add the last slide, thanking you slides or something like that, and just add it in your own ways. See how beautifully we created one beautiful presentation, right? So I'll show you some of the slides that I create for my students. I just want you all to take ideas from that, inshallah, because you can just do it very excellently by yourselves instead of going ahead with the templates. Okay, so I'll just show you the presentation that we have created for this one. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, I want you all to try it along. See here, what did we use here? Can you all just mention to me? It's actually very easy, more easier than what you think of, right? See here, we just have a background. This background, I actually matched it up with the background of our, what we say, the thing that we had taken, our design like a pro flyer, right? Yes, sisters and brothers, you just have to take this, okay? Uh, okay, then, okay, when I add a background, it comes on the top of my design. You just have to click on it and put it as a click on the background and replace it as a background. Three dot button, then replace it as a background. Okay, okay. So here, yes, just this. I just added drop shadow to this, and then I have added this one. This is not that beautiful. You can create more beautiful than this, right? Then this will live and this will be present. I added some elements like this. These are simple elements that I added. Just here some squares, something like stars here and there. Okay, it's just to give a good look. That's all. Then Canva, then this two laptops. This see here how to use the elements in this way. Okay, so this is actually very easy to create, right? Do you all find this very easy now? Probably at very first day of the class, you might have found this very like how was this created, right? Yes, sisters and brothers, isn't it easy to create these things? But now you must feel like it's very easy. Yes or no? What did I add here? This is just a shape that I have added here, right? Okay, then this is a text that I've copied and pasted, copied and pasted. Okay, hope you all find this interesting, right? Alhamdulillah, you can do it all along, right? Dear sisters and brothers, make sure you're using the right elements. Welcome to the class with a smartphone, with the laptop. Make sure you're putting your ideas into your text, into your designs, dear sisters and brothers. See here, it would not have looked so interesting if we did not have these elements, right? See here, for the intentions, for this one, you have to add elements in different ways. I've just added rectify your intentions, whatever I felt like adding. I want to tell the stories in a beautiful way, right? You all have to make use of those stuff. See here, we are gaining something, so I just added a medal or something like that, right? So hope you all liked it. Probably yes, because all of our students were liking it, right? Okay, see here. So how beautifully it is done, right? Yes. Come on, just see here. Prerequisites. Welcome to the class. The productivity. I just added an element here. Recap here and there. Recap. Lesson recap. Just see here. With the lessons, I'm adding these things so that you find something interesting on the text, right? Okay. Then we added this. This is a simple thing that I have added for today's slides. Okay. This was the today's slides that I have made. Okay. This is nothing but okay. This all done. Same thing. Our lesson for today. It's just a lesson. Okay, again the flyers. I've added a bit of bordering to this so that it looks more beautiful for you. So we are done with the presentation, alhamdulillah. And also these ideas, okay, some ideas I just took up. Our lesson for today, it's something like, it just came to my mind, I wanted to add something. So what did I do? I arranged two shapes here, one here, and I made it into this shape. So here, two shapes, I made it into this shape, and I added this bulb here. Okay. Hope you all liked it, right? It's all interesting. I want you all to make it very fascinating, make it in such a way that it touches the people around you. Fine. So see a lesson recap, screen sharing, practice along with me. Doubts. I just wrote it in the center and I just added any doubts if you have with the question mark. Thank you. With the slide, even this was exported from somewhere. I did not have this in the Canva, so I just took a screenshot and just gave it a bordering, a quite corner rounding, and then that's done. Okay, same slides were duplicated n number of times. That's all. 43 slides are here. Okay, one important thing here, sisters and brothers, whenever you're going ahead with the presentation, you have something called as transition. Do you know what is transition? Type in yes or no. Transition is nothing but one slide to another slide, you add something in between, right? So it's nothing but yes, these are the slides timeline that you have, okay, everywhere. In between the slides you have something called as plus button, right, dear sisters and brothers? Plus button. If you want to add a transition, I do not add a transition because when I play this on the Zoom, what happens is it goes as a video format and it takes much of my this one. Yes, how each of the slides enter this screen. Yes, that is called transition. What you can do is you just have to click on the plus button. Come on, click on the plus button. There are two things. If you want to add a page or if you want to add a transition, right? Add a transition. Click on add a transition. Okay, you have so many transitions here. Dissolve transitions, slide transitions. Okay, slide transitions, and then you have something called as apply between all pages. Okay, now this won't be accessible because Zoom won't allow me to access something that is below the screen. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you to select something that you find beautiful and apply between all pages. But if you don't want to apply between all pages, you have to do it for each page and keep. Now you have to select next slide, then you have to go on the stack, next slide, then you have to select something else, next slide something else, next slide something else, and this next slide something else transition you can apply, next slide something else transition. Come on, try it all along. It's quite easy and excellent. Okay, match and move actually works as an animation tool. We will discuss that when we are discussing the video editing with the Canva, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, should I play this and show for you? Okay, I'll show it from the very start page. Now see how it's playing up. So how to play this up? There's something called as the, okay, it's over here. There's something called as this one. You just have to click on this button. It's nothing but displaying. Okay, usually I come to the Canva and display this. I actually don't download it every day and keep. So I don't download it as a PDF. I actually play it here because I want to make sure I transitions with me with my click. That's all. When you click this, see here it transitions. It transitions, right? See, transitions. I've applied the transitions. Hope you liked it, right? Yes, this is how you apply the transition between pages. And also, dear sisters and brothers, you also have an option to create these presentations in the video format. Okay, you also can add the videos behind, not the photos. If you want to add the backgrounds as a video, photo videos, you can even do that. We have that done with the Nurul Quran website as well. Probably, I have some of the videos edited for them. I'll just show you one or two. See, is it in my gallery? Okay, recently I was working on a project. Okay, this one. Okay, just see here. They actually put it in the form of the PPT itself. See here, behind the PPT and in the back frame, they actually have it done with the what we say with the videos. Okay, this is the presentation that we present during the Ustaz Arfat Maqbul presents during the class. Okay, see here, this is the video edited. Okay, I just want to remove this now. Okay, I just want to show you something that is behind. Okay, more such videos. Okay, see here, the behind this frame, we have actually added the videos there. It's not the photos that are added, the videos that are added as a background. Okay, you can even use that. You have a very excellent options here. Okay, how to write this Urdu is nothing but it's already there. All the texts are there. Urdu text, instead of Urdu we actually go ahead with the Arabic text here in the Canva. Okay, so that's up to you how you go ahead with. Okay, so alhamdulillah, we are done with the presentations. I'll just go ahead with next topic because we have so many topics yet to cover, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, let's create a design. The second topic that we're going to go ahead with is documents. Okay, documents. Type documents and you will get the documents here. If you want it in the format of the document, in the format of the Word document, then you don't have to go with this. You have something called as doc over here itself. Okay, doc. Okay, just click on that. It is nothing but it's an auto size that it gives you. Or whatever you want, you can just write it in the notes making or whatever. This is a Microsoft Word kind of feel you will get. Okay, in this. If you want to apply any of the effects, if you want to apply anything, you know why Canvas is very excellent, Canva documents is very excellent, because you have something called as elements here. You can add whatever elements you like to, whatever photos you like to, whatever videos you like to, dear sisters and brothers, right? So come on, this is an excellent topic, excellent choice. So I just can go ahead with whatever you wish to when you're making use of the documents. You know, you usually Word documents, you can create the reports, seminar reports or something like that, right? So usually you can just make use of these things. Okay, documents, fine. Document for going ahead with note making or something like that, because even if you are a student, if you want to take down notes or something, these documents will help you, because you have the text here, the text options, fonts here, colors here, everything is very easily accessible. You have already learned everything. Where is it located? Elements tab is here, gallery, uploads, projects, apps, everything is here. You can just make use of these documents and create a beautiful document. Okay, let's head on to the third topic of today. Third topic is resume making. Resume building is once for a lifetime, so you just can copy it from the templates. What I'll do is I'll just search it in the templates. Search it on the templates. Just type resume. Okay, and search for it. You have resume making is very simple. It only requires your qualification, your specification, your experiences, your skills, right? It's totally up to you how you make it, right? So you actually sometimes you add your own photos, your name, that's all. Everything is written over there. It's only totally textual. It's not like you have to make it very creative, very innovative or something like that. You have it all here. You can grab the templates. You can just create your own resumes. Even if you want to add a cover letter, you can just create the cover letters as well, because it has all in the Canva, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so the next topic that we wanted to cover was certificates. If you're working for an organization, if you want to create the certificates, then you can go ahead with the templates also. But if you want to go with your own designs, then you just can type in certificates. If you want to create your own certificate, click on the certificate, and then you can just go ahead with the elements, and you have very excellent choice for the certificates. Go to the elements and write a certificate over there. You will get excellent ideas as well. You can just import whatever you wish to. You can just click on see all, and you have to see okay some of the things that you can use in the certificate. Okay, I'll just add this one somewhere here. If you want to add this one, okay, you can add it somewhere. Badge you can add somewhere here, or if you don't want this, okay, no need of this. Okay, if you want a good bordering to the certificates, you can even add these things up. Okay, this one once added, you have to make sure you're adding the similar kind of bases as well. Okay, 1 2 I've added. Then once you have added this, you need a similar kind of background, so you just have to see which color is this, right? So which color is this? It's quite a bluish color, right? Okay, bluish color, blue. So I'll just add blue backgrounds, blue background or background blue for certificates. I can take this up and I'll just add it as a set image as a background, and then you can just write the things for the certificates here and there. If you want to get an idea, you will have it all here. Fine, you will have all the things here. And if you want to add the borders, golden borders, this borders, that borders, you just can use this. These things are called as footers and headers. Remember, okay? Remember the two keynotes, footers and headers. What is a footer here, dear sisters and brothers? This is a header. If you want to add something in the borders in downwards, then it is a footer. So two keywords I want you to write down now: header and footer. You will have beautiful headers and footers. Okay, all of these things, these are the headers, footers. They'll actually show you the matching ones also. Okay, once you put it, magic recommendation will show you the footers as well. Okay, alhamdulillah, we are done with another topic of certificates. Now we are into the final topic, dear sisters and brothers. It is very excellent and very important for you all for today's session, and also for your career, inshallah. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to go to your browser. Hope you all have an application with you, or if you do not have, you can just go and search on the web browser or something called as Etsy. Have you seen something called as Etsy? Probably you have shopped something from there, right? Okay, come on, just want you all to move to this platform known as Etsy. Click on it, okay, and click on the, okay, something that we are going to work on is worksheets. Okay, we are going to make a good worksheet. Okay, we're going to make a worksheet. Why are we going to make this worksheet for? We're going to make this worksheet for kids, if you wish to. If you want to make it for Islamic purposes, you can make. If you are good at any creativity or something like that, you can make the worksheets on that as well. But now I just want to show you how worksheets can earn you a passive income. Fine, you just can click on this and you can just type whatever. Okay, okay, let me just type worksheets here. Okay, before going ahead with the worksheets, I just want to go with the Islamic worksheets. Okay, Islamic worksheets. ISLAMIC worksheets or activity books, if you wish to. Activity books. Okay, just see here and we'll go ahead with that. Okay, see here, what are the things that are mentioned here, dear sisters and brothers? The worksheets. Okay, the worksheets, 23 pages worksheets, rupees 332, 184 copies sold. Okay, 20 pages activity book, rupee 460, 500 copies sold. Okay, see here, how do they create this worksheet? I'll just show you an example. See here, how are these worksheets? These are very easily made. Okay, it's very easily made. You can just do it in minutes on Canva. In minutes, I take it from in minutes. This will actually give you a passive income, dear sisters and brothers. If I want you all to start doing this today, come on, just see here, how are they creating this? I'll just show you. Just see here. See here, what did they add here? One is a 5 pillar of Islam, one is this one is that one, this is a painting thing. This are done, only 15 pages they have on it. Okay, done. Have you just seen it? What is put in inside this? Did you all notice it? I just want you all to type in yes. Okay, if you all noticed it, just see here. Just look into the price, 462 rupee, and for how many pages? 20 pages only. Okay, only for once you have to only for, even if you can do, dear sisters and brothers, you can do it in half an hour and finish this task. Okay, 462 rupee for 20 pages. And remember, how are they going to give you this? In the PDF format. They are just going to provide you the PDF format for you, and you have to pay 462 rupee. It's not a hard copy. Okay, it's not a hard copy. See here, digital download only. Your what file will be given? 2 PDF copies of this document will be given. 1 JPG copy of all of this will be given. That's all. Have you understood it? Yes. See how many this are here. How many customers are here? 552 people have bought this up. I mean, reviewed this up. Only reviews. Reviews are given by 556 people. Come on, let me just calculate how much income they got. 556 into 462. Come on, isn't this a passive income that you all can just start earning with? It's very easy. I'll show you how you can develop your own worksheet within a moment, inshallah. So come on, what is it? 452. I'll just write 445 into what is it? 556 equals to. It's how many? Okay, it's 2 lakhs. It's lakhs together. 2 lakhs, 47,420. It's just a passive income that you can earn within moments, dear sisters and brothers, by just creating 20 pages, only 20 pages. And also that is very easy to create. I'll just show you with the create design. I'll just type in worksheet here. Okay, worksheet or activity book, whatever you wish to, you can just type and you will get an aspect ratio. Come on, we are going to do it together. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, do something for yourself now. Okay, data worksheet, I'll just keep something like data worksheet or whatever worksheet you want, you just grab it up. Okay, done. Now we want an Islamic worksheet. Right now we are just creating one Islamic worksheet. So let me just go ahead with the templates and write something like, I would just want a standard page for my starting page. So what I'll take, I'll select something. I'll just write booklet, okay? Booklet or something like worksheets booklet, okay? I want it in total pages. I'll write worksheet booklet, okay? I just type in the templates worksheet booklets. Okay, I'll see something that gets very good. I mean, the cover page. See here, 22 pages are here. You can select this itself and you can just change it into your own, okay? 22 pages worksheet, whichever you want. Come on. Okay, should I grab this one itself? I'll grab this one itself, okay? Now what I'll do, this is a coloring book, so I don't need coloring book. I wanted something like activity book. Okay, go ahead, go ahead. You have excellent things. Back to school. Okay, this is all the coloring book. I want it as an activity book. Worksheet, booklet. Okay, select something. You can even add it later. You can add the this one later. What we say, the very first page later. If you want to give it more look like this, you can even go ahead with this one as well. You know, ChatGPT will help you in ways that you cannot imagine. You can just go ahead with the ChatGPT and give it a prompt that come on, type me a book or activity book for an Islamic activity, or you can just more specifically write Salah activity book I want to create. Just give me the activity book, something like that. Okay, I'll just take this dinosaur activity because it is a booklet with all of it. So I'll write apply all 11 pages. 11 pages are here. Okay. So this is the activity book. This is quite simple. You know, even this thing, this one, this buyer has produced it very simply. All of it are white and black. You see here, white and black. All of it are white and black. Only they have arranged it in this way format and they just published it. That's all. See how many pages are here? Or just few pages that are here, and they are earning a handsome amount. And this is a very passive income. Yes, sisters and brothers, they've actually charged 768. Now it's a sale that they're giving it for 462. Okay, so come on, I just want you all to try it along with me. Come on, we're going to do this. Okay, I'm just going to remove this dinosaurs. Okay, what did I tell you? We are going to make a Salah activity book. Salah activity book. Okay, or you can just write Salah activity book itself because it will be good for the students or the children, right? So next, name is done. Salah activity book. 2 dinosaurs were added. We wanted Salah over there, so we want it made for the kids. So we'll just take Salah here. Okay. Okay, you can select whichever topic you wish to, dear sisters and brothers. For now, I just this crossed my mind, so I'll just grab this up. 2 things I will add here and there, here and there. Done. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll move ahead. Word search. In the word search, what I'll do, I'll add what we say instead of dinosaur. Where is dinosaur over there? I'll just look for the dinosaur. Instead of that, I'll just remove those things and I'll add Salah there. Yes, I'll add here. I'll just what we say, yes here, A here, Yell here, then A here again. Okay, just change it according to your needs. That's all. Then H here. Okay, Salah is over. Then I'll add Fajr somewhere here. Okay, it's totally up to you. Now it's in your hand. Now just create it very beautifully, dear sisters and brothers. 11 pages. Do something for yourself, inshallah. This is an excellent source of income. I'm telling you, take it from me. It's an excellent source of income. Just to do this and publish it on Etsy, you will be able to earn a handsome amount, inshallah. You can then advertise it on your own platforms. You can send the link on your own WhatsApp groups or in some groups like who promote the Islamic businesses. You can share it on them. Fajr Salah, then I'll add Zuhair Salah. Z, first I'll add Z here. It's all up to you. Just have to change things. I do not have much time. So what now? Instead of all of this, you just have to write the tracking words now, right? Yes, A, L, A, H. Okay. Yes, A, L, A, H. Salah, done. For the next one, I'll add Fajr. Okay. Then what we'll add? Then you just have to change it there. Okay. Fajr, Zuhair. Did you all like it? I just want you all to do this, please. This is very easy on Canva. Very easily done on Canva. Zuhair, then I'll add Asr, then we'll add Maghrib. Because it's the topic that I selected, you can go ahead with. We had in a last batch, we had someone doing the activity book on Tawheed, and it was very excellently done. Tawheed, and they had added some of the activities there for that, and it was very excellently published, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, give it a try. This is an opportunity for you. You have everything in hand, you have templates in hand. Now you just have to put in whatever you like. You put some efforts. Just sit back after this class, 30 minutes, give it for yourselves, and you can just earn a passive income. Even if you do not touch this, you just have to publish a PDF and a PNG copies of this 20 pages on your Etsy page, and then you will just be able to earn the handsome amount. That's all, Isha. Then you can just add Nawafil, then you can add Witr, then you can add Sunnah Salah. Everything about Salah you have to remember and you have to add it there. Duha Salah, if you wish to add about Duha, then Eid Salah, if you wish to add about Eid, just add Eid. Then we will add Sunnah is over, Witr we did not add, and Wajib we did not add. See here, it's all done. Now you just have to put it in the word search and change it. That's all. Okay, then there is acrostic poem. Acrostic poem, it's something like you have to do it from the letters. If you want to add even that, you can add yes, a. You just have to start with the words with yes, a, l, a, h. Change the dinosaur to Salah thing there, okay? H. Okay, now we'll delete this dinosaur up, and I don't want this lines as well. Salah is enough. Even the lines I'll delete. Okay. Okay, now I'll add something like Salah. Whatever this one will fit here, we'll add this here. We'll just reduce this up. Done. Spellings are not required because this dinosaur spelling is very easily understood. I mean, the Salah spelling is very easily understood. So I'll delete this. Okay. Now counting is also not required. So I'll delete this. Okay. Then parts of the body is not required. Then color the image. I'll delete this. I'll add some Salah. I'll see here. See here. If you want to make this color, you can just add it. Now we can give 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And even if you want to do it in this way itself, whichever 11, if you want to add here, yellow color there, yellow color there, orange, you can just give it. So see how beautifully we did it, right? Then the dino discovery, this is not required as well. Even this is not required. Okay, we have so many options. Go and ask the ChatGPT, it will give you the options. Okay, fossil matching, no need. Again, this is coloring, no need. Okay, we have at least created 4 slides by now. Wow, right? So now I'll add another page. Okay, now another page. This is not duplicated. Okay, I'll add another page. Another page. Now I do not have much idea, so I'll just go with the designs and see what are the ideas. Some of the ideas like matching the box you can add, fill in the blanks you can add, matching PDFs. See here, matching. Okay, I'll just select this one. Okay, now borders, everything is not black now, so I'll just copy this up. I'll copy the bordering. I want it matched with the previous one, right, dear sisters and brothers? Make sure you match it well with the previous one. So I'll copy and paste it. Okay, and send it to back. Clear. Send to back. Okay, match is there. Everything should be in black because all of the previous things are in black. Okay, make sure you write all the text in black. Now matching, what we'll do is I'll delete it up. Okay, so what we'll do, I'll put a salah here and I'll just write something in the Arabic salah. And then what I'll do, I'll add dua here and tasbih here, and I'll add it in the format of the zikr there. Okay, so come on, let me do that. Salah, I'll just add a salah here and see. Okay, I'll take this person, I'll put it here. Okay, then what I'll do, I'll write a text in the text format. Okay, everything ChatGPT will give you, dear sisters and brothers, if you wish to select from there. Okay, I'll take it in Arabic. Swad lam ha, right? Solah. Swad. Solat. Okay, it's here. I'll just keep it somewhere here. It's very easy. Come on, you can just develop a very excellent income from this, inshallah. Okay, then next, Salah is over. Then we'll add something like zikr. Okay, Zikr. Okay, okay, then I'll put this here. Okay, then I'll add something like dua. Okay, I'll put this here. Then wudu. Okay, then dua. Okay, then wudu. You just have to write that in Arabic. Make sure you are aligning it perfectly with the colors. Colors mandatory, dear sisters and brothers. Then we want wudu. Let's see if you have something for the wudu. Okay, I'll take brownish itself. Because it's done for the kids, we'll take a kid there. Okay, then we'll just write these things in different formats. Okay, salah, salah, salah. I just copied, pasted it. I want you to write it in your Arabic or whatever, in whichever language you want to write it as, write it. Right? Hope you all liked it. Yes? I want you to create at least 20 pages for yourself. This is just done for yourself. Even if you want to publish it for free, do it. Do it for yourselves, dear sisters and brothers. Do it. Do something for yourself, inshallah. You can earn a passive income from this, inshallah. It's very easy. Just go and look into the YouTube videos and create an Etsy page. I'll delete this as well. You just can add Etsy page and just create a ebook. This is very, very, very easy. Take it from me. This is totally easy. You just can do it in minutes. And now what you have to do, share it in the format of a PDF and put it there on the Etsy, or share it in the form of the PNGs or JPGs. You have to collect 20 pages of JPGs, photos, 20 photos, and just publish there. That's all. Etsy will give it to you to a customer. You don't have to deliver it every day. You just have to put it on the Etsy and give it, and see here. Digital download, digital file types, 2 PDF documents, the same 2 PDF documents you can provide, 1 JPG document. And see here, thank you, you have such a great things. Now what they have to do, they have to just download that. This one should download that. They have brought it from them in different formats. They have bought the dua worksheets from them. They bought different worksheets from them. This year, they are just, what are they doing? They're just making a printout from that, taking a printout from that. Okay, these are the reviews for their different items. Okay, they're different items. They have even created for the umrah items. See here, umrah activity books they have created. Hajj activity books they have created. See here, this designers have created it in the various formats as well. You can do it. Ramadan activity will be trending on the Ramadan. You can just start off with this one as well if you wish to. See here, all of it are excellently and easily done. See here, you can just see tic-tac-toe, word scramble. Now you can go and search there. See here, how many pages of this they have added. Word scramble is also present here. You can just go ahead with something called as word scramble. Go to the designs, you will find word scramble. And tic-tac-toe, if you wish to even do that as well. Word scramble. Like it's just word, it got there. We'll just delete the word scramble. See, you will find the templates in every format, dear sisters and brothers. You just have to add it and execute it. That's food scramble. Instead of that, you just have to put something like, yes, word scramble I'll put here. Now for this, instead of this, you just have to put your own wordings for the related to the document. That's all, right? Hope you all liked it. It's very excellently done. Okay, Alhamdulillah. We are done with today's sessions. We have learned so many things today, right? Presentations, certificates, documents. What else? Resume making, and then this is the thing that we learned, the activity books, and alhamdulillah, probably you all have understood how to do this, and hope you all found it interesting. I just want you to do something for yourselves, inshallah. I just want you all to create this thing for yourselves, and inshallah, by the end of this, by the end of the day, you can just submit this activity book that you have created for yourselves, inshallah ta'ala. And yes, sisters and brothers, I think we are not having a holiday tomorrow because I didn't want to lose the space of getting into the classes. I just want you to do one thing. What we are thinking of doing is we have Ashura day, right? On Tuesday or Wednesday. What I'm going to do is on Tuesday or Wednesday, we will take a leave, or Wednesday, based on India, because we have Indian students here. Tuesday or Wednesday, we will take a leave, and tomorrow we actually have a class, inshallah. Is it preferable? Can you just give me a feedback if you are all willing to take class tomorrow? Yes or no, inshallah? Because it would be Sunday, and probably you might not be willing. Yes, alhamdulillah. If you are willing to take class tomorrow and we'll take a day off on the Ashura day, then it's well and good, probably, right? Because you all would be fasting on a day or other. Okay, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah khairan, dear sisters and brothers. Take care of yourself, inshallah. See you all in tomorrow's class. See you all with excellent outputs in tomorrow's session, inshallah. I just want you all to submit me beautiful outputs, inshallah. If you live in Saudi, dear sister, you just can take a leave on Tuesday. And you can just cover the class using the recordings, inshallah. Okay, so no problem. Jazakumullah khairan. Take care of yourselves. Hoping to see you all in tomorrow's session with high spirit, inshallah. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Jazakumullah khairan kaseera. Dear sisters and brothers here.